Alright guys, so here I have in my hands the Jamstik, the MIDI guitar that acts just like a guitar. Anything you play on here can be transferred into MIDI information, which literally blows my mind because the amount of possibilities you can do with this thing is out of control. You can play piano, synth, bass, strings, flutes, horns, anything you want. You can use your guitar knowledge, you can record, play live, whatever you want to do, and it's all at your fingertips with the Jamstik. So before we start, I just wanted to really talk about how beautiful this guitar looks and feels. So they have two different models. They have one with two humbuckers and it doesn't really have a headstock, and then this one is kind of like their standard classic version where it really is like a guitar. It's got the normal tuning pegs. You got 3 pickups, 2 single coils, and a humbucker. It's got the 5-way switch, volume, tone, all the knobs just the same. And of course, this is the MIDI bridge, which transfers everything into MIDI. So before we get into all that, I just want to show you guys how this thing sounds as a normal guitar. It sounds really good. Even with distortion, it sounds killer. Really cool. Let's go ahead and check out some MIDI sounds. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I pulled up some of my favorite sounds on Logic. I usually play keys on them, but now I get to play guitar with all my guitar knowledge, and I'm going to basically make a beat for you guys. So let me show you how these sound. So this is a classic brass pad, sounds like this. It's super cool, sounds really nice, kind of like an analog synth kind of a thing. But when you add some of these chords that I know on guitar, it sounds incredible. I've never been able to use this sound with this kind of technique or this knowledge that I have on the fretboard. Literally flipping out right now. Alright, so here's a really cool synth bass sound that I like. Alright, so this one's called Colossal Synth Bass. This is so crazy, I'm flipping out. Alright, next is going to be this really cool lead called the Saturn lead on Logic. Really nice sound, check it out. This thing sounds so smooth. I can even do little frills and bends. That's so crazy. That's unreal. I could just say that all day, but let's go ahead and make this beat. I'm gonna add some drums, kind of like pre-made drums here on Logic, and then we'll make something cool. Alright, so before I go to the next part, I'm going to add that Saturn lead in, and I'm actually going to add some guitar sounds to it as well. So it's going to be the lead and guitars at the same time. I'm going to have like reverb, delay, and chorus on it. It's going to sound really cool. Check it. I've just never been able to do that stuff on guitar and this stuff with MIDI on keys that fast. This thing is incredible. So even after all that stuff, the Jamstik can be a great tool for teaching. With other programs, you can even score with it. It's really, really cool. And I can't wait to dive even deeper into this thing. But just to be able to do something like that on the fly is literally incredible. So I can already tell that this is going to be an incredible tool for recording, creating, playing live, just endless possibilities with that MIDI functionality. And I'm really looking forward to what I'm going to be able to come up with in the future. So stay tuned, and if you're into this stuff, get a Jamstik. You won't regret it.